Ciao, Sara desu. So today we're going to introduce some adjectives that are used to describe people. Some of these are pretty easy, and if you're studying Japanese, you might have already learned them in class. But some of them are a bit less common to study in school, but they're still used a lot when speaking Japanese. So they're really good to remember. Now, a lot of these words are pretty simple, so they're pretty easy to just look up in a dictionary. But when looking in a dictionary, the English translation is often not a perfect translation of the Japanese. So we're going to try to explain the nuances in how these words are actually used and what they actually mean. Number 1, 頭がいい. 頭がいい directly translated means that someone has a good head. So it means that someone is smart. The grammatically correct way to say this is 頭がいい. But usually when you're talking and describing someone, you would omit the particle ga and just say 頭いい. For example, he's smart. 彼は頭がいい. 彼は頭がいい. Or 彼は頭いい. 彼は頭いい. If you want to say the opposite, that someone is stupid, you just switch いい to 悪い, which means bad. So you say 頭が悪い. Number 2, だらしない. There are a lot of different ways to translate だらしない into English. A few common words are careless, sloppy, or disorganized. It's basically used to describe someone who doesn't have any self-discipline. It can, for example, be used to describe someone who can't wake up on time or who has a very messy room. It can even be used to describe someone who is unhealthy because they don't have any discipline in their lifestyle. For example, if your friend has a very messy room and just throws stuff all over the place, you can say 彼はだらしない. 彼はだらしない. Number 3, 真面目. 真面目 means diligent or serious, but it can be used both in a positive and in a negative way. When used in a positive way, 真面目 would usually be used by someone in a higher position, talking about someone in a lower position, for example at work. It could, for example, be used when describing someone as hardworking. However, when using 真面目 to describe someone at the same level as you, it can sound a bit negative. In this case, describing someone as 真面目 could sound like you're saying that they are too serious, or kind of boring, or like not that fun to hang out with. So be careful when saying to someone that they are 真面目, because even if you're trying to compliment them, it will sound kind of like you're pitying them, that they are doing too much work. An example of using 真面目 in a positive way could be to say something like, he's very diligent so he can be trusted. 彼は真面目だから信頼できる. 彼は真面目だから信頼できる. On the other hand, just telling someone that they are 真面目 can sound a bit negative. For example, he's a bit serious, right? 彼は真面目だからね. 彼は真面目だからね. Number 4, 素直. 素直 basically means honest, and it's a very positive way to describe someone. It's used to describe someone who objectively can tell the difference between good and bad without letting their own pride get in the way. It's also used to describe someone who can honestly express their feelings and opinions. For example, he is honest so everybody likes him. 彼は素直だからみんなに愛される. 彼は素直だからみんなに愛される. Number 5, 恥ずかしがり屋. 恥ずかしがり屋 means shy. 恥ずかしい means embarrassing, and がり屋 is used to say someone who is in a certain way. So 恥ずかしがり屋 basically means someone who is embarrassed a lot. And this is used to mean shy. がり屋 can also be used with other words. For example, 目立ちたがり屋, where 目立ちたい means to want to stand out. So 目立ちたがり屋 is someone who wants to stand out. An example of how to use 恥ずかしがり屋 is he's shy, so he doesn't like talking to people. 彼は恥ずかしがり屋だから人と話すのは苦手. 彼は恥ずかしがり屋だから人と話すのは苦手. We're going to continue this topic in the next video, so be sure to keep watching.